Learn English through stories of 4P. Adopted and modified by Kulwant Singh Sandhu. Contents 1. Jussa's birdhouse. 2. Pumma the scarecrow. 3. The sun has set. 4. My little kitty. 5. The cat and the violin. 6. Time for everything. 7. 7 little mice. 8. Oh, Pintu. 9. 5 little bells. 10. Red ball on the floor. 11. Warm air and pizza. 12. The boy meets his friend. 13. Birthday cake and candles. 14. Barking dog. 15. A long life. 1. Jussa's birdhouse. Jussa wants to build a birdhouse. He gets some wood. He gets some nails and paint. His mummy helps too. She gets a saw and a hammer. She gets a pencil and a ruler. Jussa draws his birdhouse. They build it together. Then they hang it up in a tree. A bird goes into the birdhouse. A second bird goes in. A third bird goes in. A fourth bird goes in. Jussa and his mummy look at each other. They need a bigger birdhouse. 2. Pumma the scarecrow. Pumma the scarecrow stands in the cornfield. He has a red shirt and a pumpkin head. Pumma's job is to keep the birds away from the corn. One day, Pumma sees a flock of crows in the sky. He hears them talking about the yummy corn in the field. Pumma watches as the crows land in the field. The crows start to eat the corn. Pumma shakes his arms. The crows do not move. Pumma shakes his legs. The crows do not move. Pumma makes a loud caw. The crows do not move. Pumma shakes his pumpkin head. His straw hat falls off. The crows do not move. Pumma frowns. How can he scare away the crows? Pumma makes a meow like a cat. The crows fly away. They caw at Pumma. Pumma smiles. He has done his job. 3. The sun has set. The sun has set, and the pond is still. Kelly and Modi stand and look at the ducks. Kelly is a small girl with a big doll. Modi is a big dog with a black spot on his back. Modi takes Kelly's doll in his mouth. Stop! Kelly shouts. She chases Modi. Modi drops the doll in the pond. The biggest duck looks at the doll. The biggest duck looks at Kelly. The biggest duck brings the doll back to Kelly. Kelly says, "Thank you." Modi barks. The big duck quacks. 4. My little kitty. This is my little kitty, Chitty. Her fur is soft and white. She is very pretty. Chitty is sitting in her bed. She sees a big rat and runs to catch it. My kitty is too slow to catch the rat. Chitty sits on her bed again. The rat runs past the cat again. 5. The cat and the violin. Pugga the cat loved to play his violin. He played it all day and all night. One night, Pugga danced across the meadow with his violin. A cow was grazing in the meadow. Pugga played a bad note. The violin squealed. The squealing violin scared the cow so much that she jumped. She jumped so high and she went over the moon. Pugga kept playing. The cow landed on Farmer Ranbir Singh's house. She fell through the roof and landed on the dinner table. The table broke and the food flew all over the kitchen. Pugga kept playing. Bunty the dog rolled on the floor, and then he gobbled up the farmer's dinner. Pugga kept playing. Farmer Ranbir Singh scowled. He was angry. It had taken a long time to make his dinner, and now he had a big hole in his roof. He stared at Pugga. Pugga kept playing. Farmer Ranbir Singh took Pugga's violin and stuffed it with old socks. Now it would not make any sound. And it smelled bad. But Pugga kept playing. 6. Time for everything. There's a time to run and a time to walk. There's a time for silence and a time for talk. There's a time for work and a time for play. There's a time for sleep at the end of the day. There's a time for everything you do. For children and for grown-ups too. A time to stand up and a time to sit. But see that the time and actions fit. 7. 7 Little Mice. Little Mouse Sunday found a great, big bun. Little Mouse Monday wished that he had one. Little Mouse Tuesday was fat enough without. Little Mouse Wednesday sat down to sob and pout. Said Little Mouse Thursday, I'll get one for myself. Said Little Mouse Friday, there's another on the shelf. Little Mouse Saturday began to beg and squeak. Come on, said all the 7, we've enough to last a week. 8. Oh, Pintu. Oh, Pintu. The sun has just set. It is not hot now. We can run to the pond. Let's run and skip and jump. Look at the ducks on the pond. The ducks are swimming, splashing and quacking. We're having fun. The ducks are having fun too. 9. 5 Little Bells. 5 little bells hanging in a row. The first one said, Ring me slow. The second one said, Ring me fast. The third one said, Ring me soft. The fourth one said, Ring me loud. The fifth one said, Ring us together, all at once. 10. Red ball on the floor. The ball is on the floor. It is a red ball. It is a rubber ball. The baby looks at the ball. The cat looks at the ball. The cat is black. The cat walks over to the ball. The cat hits the ball with its paw. The ball rolls on the floor. The baby smiles. Mom hit the ball. The ball hit the mirror. The mirror breaks. The glass is everywhere on the floor. Dad comes in the room. He looks at the glass. He looks at Mom. He looks at the baby. He looks at the cat. He cannot look at himself because there is no mirror. He picks up a dustpan and brush. He cleans the room. He kicks the ball. The ball burst. The story ends. 11. Warm air and pizza. The window is open. Air comes through the window. It is warm air. It is a warm day. The air smells like pizza. It smells good. Next door auntie is baking a pizza. It makes the boy hungry. The boy goes to his auntie. Auntie gives him a slice of pizza and a glass of chocolate. The boy eats and drinks. He comes back home. He starts his homework. 12. The boy meets his friend. The boy puts on his socks. He puts on his shoes. He ties his shoelaces. He walks to the front door. He turns the door handle. He pulls the door open. He steps outside. He closes the door behind him. He walks to the corner. He sees his friend. He waves to his friend. He runs towards his friend. They shake hands. They go to a football match. Their team loses 2-0. They are sad. On the way back, they go to a sweet shop. They buy 4 samosa and half a kilo of jalebis. They are happy. 13. Birthday cake and candles. Komal is very happy. It is her birthday. She is 6 years old. She looks at the birthday cake. It is a big cake. There are 6 candles on top. Her mom and dad sing happy birthday. Her dad lights the candles. She makes a wish. She blows out the candles. She claps her hands. Her mom and dad clap their hands. Mom gives her a spoonful of cake. Dad gives her a spoonful of cake. Where is Grandma? She is in the kitchen. She's frying the samosas. Mom, are we not having a pizza? Komal asks. Doorbell rings. Komal opens the door. The delivery man gives her a big pizza. Komal is very, very happy. 14. Barking dog. Bobby woke up because he heard a dog. He heard a dog barking outside his window. Bobby woke up when he heard the dog barking. Bobby got out of bed. He got out of bed and walked to the window. He looked out through the window. He saw a big brown dog. It was barking very loud. Bobby opened his window. He looked at the barking dog. Why are you barking so loud? He asked the dog. The dog looked at Bobby. Then it stopped barking and said, I am not barking, I am practicing my song. I am going to sing in the concert tomorrow. It is our doggy school function. Dogs don't go to school, said Bobby. Dog replied, you go to school daytime, we go to nighttime. That is why you don't see us. Okay, said Bobby. Bobby thought to himself, I will ask my mom and dad tomorrow. 15. A long life. Boli wants to live a long life. She wants to live for 100 years. She is 5 years old now. She wants to live 95 more years. Then she will be 100. Her father is 40 years old. He wants to live a long time too. He wants to live for 100 years. He wants to live for 60 more years. Then he will be 100. Her grandfather is 72 years old. He also wants to live a long life. He wants to live for 100 years. He wants to live for 28 more years. Then he will be 100. Her grandmother is 69 years old. She also wants to live a long life. She wants to live for 100 years. She wants to live for 31 more years. Then she will be 100. Her cat's name is Molly. Molly does not know how old she is. Molly asks Bowley, "How old am I?" Bowley says, "You are 1 year old." "Do I need to live a long life?" asks Molly. "Yes, you do. You are 1 year old. You want to live a long life. You want to live for 100 years. This means you want to live 99 more years. Then you will be 100, says Bowley. "Thank you," says Molly. "You welcome," says Bowley.